Let's go over the new guild changes, the new spawns, the new codes, new player ranks, and the new crafting of N ranks. And the new update for a Rise crossover. Hello, it is sisterguard here. Hopefully having a great day. I'm having a great day. We're back today in a Rise crossover because we got a bunch of new stuff to go over. I already mentioned in the intro, so before we get into that, please make sure you smash the like button, do the subscribe button, and go to push yourself spin a lot. And let's get right on into it. So we've got a ton of stuff to go over. One big thing to note is you can now be on any island. Go over to the spawn point thing. It says guild teleporter. You now can yeet yourself to the guild hall. And this is important because the guild hall has all the fun stuff in it now. And then if you leave the elevator, it immediately will teleport you back to the island you were on. I love this addition. This is very nice. Now, next thing to note, there is a new code. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. We're looking for code upgrades. Go ahead and use that. Probably shouldn't have used that just yet because I kind of know the next stuff we're going to be looking at. And yeah, so we now have enchants and the shadow upgrades all in the same hall. Now, the big thing with the shadow upgrades is they have now added the crafting of G rank. So let me see. Do I have enough of something to craft into a G rank? I don't. But this is apparently very, very expensive. We also have the ability now to craft an N rank. So you can take all those G rank snows and magmas you've been hoarding, and you can go ahead and craft these. Here's the problem. They're going to cost legendary, rare dust, and tickets. Yeah, by the way, really great way to farm dust is go on over to snow. You can AFK and you can get a ton of dust that way. Just FYI. So let's go ahead and pay the ticket cost. So we have one additional snow. How many more do I need here? I have enough to make a full team of 10, which is what I'm wanting. I don't have enough tickets. How dare you? No, we don't buy the cheapo tickets. I buy the big pack. So this is the same guy where you can make the SS ones. They have all been relocated to the same place. So this is actually kind of nice. That's expensive though. I do believe that is all we're going to be able to get. I do believe I'm probably out of rare dust. Yes, I am. I am very much so out of rare dust. But I very, very much so should have 2 N ranks. Thought I was going to have 3. Huh. I'll double check. One may be hiding somewhere here. I'm just going to hit equip best. Huh, I swear I made more than that. Okay, whatever. So yeah, you can now make these. I am very, very happy with that. So just FYI, you're not going to be able to instantaneously do this anymore. You're going to have to actually pay for it. This is a good gate stop to keep people from getting super OP, but you know, something to work on. I'll have a video out, hopefully with me having a full team of those. Next thing we're going to go ahead and talk about is there is a new game pass. If we go over here to passes, I'm going to just support the devs. Basically, it gives you plus 10 to all your mount speed and makes all mounts basically always have the best speed in your inventory. Let's go ahead and take a look at my inventory real quick. Pirate boat. I'm using Kamesh right now because Kamesh is now classified as a premium. So let's go ahead and grab this real quick. Mount speed. So Kamesh should now be even faster? Maybe? Yep, there we go. Now it has loaded to be 195. It hasn't quite updated yet, which is fine. I'm not going to fuss too much. The next thing to note is if you go on over to enchants, let's go ahead and pick out a mythical. So the mythicals are the red ones. So I have this mythical dagger here. You now can lock. As you can see, you can lock an enchant. And you can roll to get extra stuff on it now, okay? The big thing with this is mythicals now can have, apparently there was a limitation on getting, you know, the 3 rares, which is Vaporal, Looting, and Flaming. You could only have 1. Mythicals are the only ones that can have 2. And I'm reading this off of the Discord. So mythicals are the only ones that can have 2 of these. So that's pretty nice. Also, apparently there was a cutscene we missed. But yeah, no, the ability to lock stuff and roll it and it just be a little more expensive, that's kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. I need to stop rolling with that because I need the legendaries to make more N ranks. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do, I need to go level up my goobers real quick because we have 2 new rank up rewards and 2 new ranks. So it is M and M plus. So let me get these guys leveled up real quick, and then yeah, we will go run those real quick. While I'm waiting on that to complete, we do have new quests. So we have defeat 20 red ants. So during the next Badu raid, which I believe is happening right now, and the winter raid, you can now get the 4,000 experience. Oh my god. I'm actually excited for this Awakened because that's huge. That's a lot of money. And so is getting this one. Woo. Oh, there's a tutorial. Oh, I like how they have the tutorial on here. Those are nice. I'm waiting for them to get leveled up, and then we will go do the rewards, or go do that. So basically, M rank's going to give us 4 times sword damage, 13 times shadow damage. Shadow levels will now be able to go up to 70 plus with that, which with my relics, that's going to be a lot of damage. Both those are locked. Great. All right, let's go do our rank up test. This is going to make getting around the map so much easier. I'm not even going to lie, guys. Like, the fact that you now can go over to the spawn point and just go bloop. Well, is it as fast as, you know, like getting a teleport game pass? No, I will still take it. I will still very much so take it. So it is 25 rooms. So we've got an additional 25 rooms. Little roof. Yeah, my strat of getting that high reach and high speed is coming in a little bit clutch right now. Everyone was making fun of me for it. No more. Also, for those of you wondering, Plebs is recruiting. We do require 9 SX as an entry fee. That will be going up to probably 13 for Monday. So I would not wait if you're wanting to join. We do have spots. I believe we'll have 8 in total. So there you go. You do need to be on the Discord. Asking me in game or in the comments section does not work. I'm very sorry. Because we got to be able to communicate with everybody. And we will be on the leaderboard. We will address that here at the end of the video because I have a little bit of a bone to pick with something. Alright, there's the first one. Right off the bat, shadows are already doing... Wow, that was at least another 1 SX, even with my runes. Let's go ahead and go back on over to the island and level them up, and then I'll go do the next rank up. So we can be M+. Okay. Not bad, not bad at all. Alright, let's go do the next rank quest. Alright, so there we go. It'll be our M+ rank. I guess that represents Monarch. And while this is running, let's go ahead and pop a XP potion because they did add a ton of new quests. We can go ahead and go over while this is going on. We have the Red Ant Invaders, the Snow. We also have done our Awakening. Let me go ahead and claim that because that will level me up. We'll then get the M Hunter rank test. Let's go ahead and get that. So I'm now 171. Woo! Just wanted to add something here. This is the rewards for some of the later progress, at least for the Purge the Colony, which is after getting those ants. Yeah, 30,000 experience. Yeah, I will have a video out on completing all of that, hopefully tomorrow. I'm probably not going to sleep, but we will do that tomorrow. So make sure you're doing those specialty quests. They're going to help you out a lot. You can get a Baru from this, it looks like. And we're suspecting you probably are going to be able to get an N-rank Snow. I don't know yet, though. This is 30 rooms. Jesus. This is a ton. I swear I had more N-ranks I was able to craft than that, but I'm not going to fuss too much. Give me a reason to grind S-rank dungeons tonight. Actually, that would be S, A, and B, and C, because I need rare dust, isn't it? Yeah, I need rare dust. I don't need legendaries, not the problem. It's the rare dust. Ooh, so that's the B and C's. That's fine. They don't give great XP, but I can fly through them. And I can work on getting some relics I don't own. Alright. There's the final rank up. Awesome. Quest complete. Go ahead and get that real quick so I can go ahead and get the next level up. So 172. 28 levels to max, which considering how much dust I'm gonna have to go grind to get a full team of N ranks. That's gonna take a while. But that M plus, man, look at that. Let's go level them up real quick and let's go see what our DPS is. I know I'm gonna get asked that probably a few times. Now, while I go level them up, I'm gonna kind of do my bone of contention here. There's been a bug since the automated kick banning system has been introduced that unfortunately banned some innocent people. My guild suffered from it, and I double checked why these people got kicked, and it was from the automated system. And I know they're not scripters. I hang out with them all the time, but unfortunately, due to this, it's kept us from the leaderboard. I have been aware of it. I have talked to admins trying to figure out what happened. So if Pydos can figure out what's going on with that, that would be great. Because we have made the decision as a team that unfortunately we are going to be kicking them. So they are both really great players. I feel horrible, but unfortunately it is something we're going to have to do. Okay, let's go ahead and take these relics off so I can see how much damage they actually do. Just without the relics. And I also want to see what their max level is. So for the N ranks, it's 380, and they're already doing 1 SX. Nice. The G ranks is 355. All right, let's go ahead and put those relics back on. 30 SX. Okay, mind you, I also have 150 points into... what is it called? Shadow damage? Oh, that's not the right one. Go to R. Also, apparently leveling city will be 100% DD this weekend, so nice. So I'm maxing out 600 SX. Let me go ahead and get all my magmas on as well. I don't have them equipped. See if we can push that a little bit higher. They're not leveled up. I just realized that. Hold on. Okay, now they're leveled up. Now we can go check. Okay, we're doing a little over 600 now. I definitely need the N rank of these guys. So, okay. Well, I believe that is most of the update. They've done a bunch of fixes as always and changes, and I believe we've gone over that. Infernal Castle now spawns in new servers after 40. Yeah, a lot of this other stuff is ticket pricing for regionals. Nothing too big. I mean, the big stuff was the ranks and being able to craft G ranks. So, but yeah, there you go. I'm gonna get back on the grind because I need more dust. So, and I don't want to pay for all of it. So I'm gonna get back on the grind. Hopefully some videos. Right now my internet is being worked on. I think a rat may have chewed on the cord in the wall, or a squirrel, or a mouse, or a bunny. I don't know. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon and we can go back to streaming. But I'm gonna get back on the dust grind, and I'll see y'all next time. Boy. Oh, one more thing. There is new AFK rewards. There is a Shadow Wolf, which I am going to assume is a ground mount. And there's twin Eternal Blades. So I may hang out in here for a little bit while I'm editing, try and get them. So if I get them, I'll put them in the video somewhere. If not, there's a wolf and there's blades. If someone gets the stats for the wolf, please put it down below and I will pin you.